with this guy. Like, I've never even heard of this thing before today. Apparently, it's some, like, mythological creature in Canada and eastern US. So how's your day been, Shappy?
I'm good. Just
How was work?
working, then coming home to relax. Well, today was an interesting day.
What happened today?
Customers being angry over the mask policy.
His on a customer was what? Sorry,
You say
what was the customer doing?
they were just basically being like they were basically upset because of the wet mask.
Because people were wearing a mask, he was upset.
She was upset as a woman.
She was upset wearing a mask.
Yep,
Amazing.
it's a shame.
People are great, aren't they?
You could say that. Alright, Beck, yeah, she gotta do something real quick.
Okay, see you soon. Wait, yes. Does this say emphasis on forced cooling with like the worst forced cooling of every single generator in the game? Yeah, this literally says radiator part emphasis on forced cooling. Worst forced cooling radiator in the game. Yes, it's actually not. It's worse than the starter. The starter's 12,500. It has like 20% less force cooling. Emphasis on force cooling.
Engaging test mode. Target destruction verified. Test mode disengaged.
Oh yes, yes, they really nerfed bipeds in Nexus, because there was because the rail. Yeah, that is a good question. Yes, that is what I was just looking at. As that needs to be tuned, because that was poop. Ah, parallel sights. Shit. It's actually one of the highest parallel sights. What the fuck? How? This one? Oh, horizontal? Yeah, I was actually looking at this. It's a bit short, though.
Main system engaging test mode. Target destruction verified. Test mode disengaged.
Yes.
Main system engaging test mode. Target destruction verified. Test mode disengaged.
Honestly, the main thing is I think quads are basically supposed to have weapon arms. I just hate the weapon
Main
arms.
system engaging test mode. destruction verified. Test mode disengaged.
And I should be able to get what I want out of this one. Almost done. Honestly, the bazooka arms are cool. It's just, at least when you're doing PvP, for the most part, you're never going to hit shit.
Engaging test. Target destruction verified. Test mode disengaged.
C. Honestly, the biggest use of quads has to be the railgun cheese. The railgun cheese is honestly very nice. Yeah, so as you know, quads in this game can fire the back weapons while they're on the ground. For the quad, you can start the charge for the railgun and then just fly anyway. I mean, yeah, quads do have pretty crap energy. Honestly, yes, I could make it work if I was using some weapon arms. I could easily fit in everything that I would need for the lighter weight quads that are much better on energy.
Workers in the Avalon Valley development area, demonstrating for better working conditions, have taken control of Doan Bridge. They've erected barricades and brought traffic to a halt. All attempts aimed at persuading them to give up their futile protest have failed. According to their representative, they will only negotiate terms with someone from company headquarters. We've made it very clear that there will be no negotiations, but unfortunately for them, they haven't gotten the message. Now it is time to resolve this matter once and for all. Head to the bridge and eliminate all those intent on remaining there. The units in their...
No, ES, the light legs have no, and I mean no weight.
Main system engaging combat.
It's more of just if you use weapon arms, there's things. Oh, because like I have an extra 1,000 weight for just having the two guns. If I just chop those off into weapon arms right now with similar weight to my current arms, which I can do, this game they actually have the armor and AP, which the other ones don't. This setup I could then change to lower weight legs and basically double my energy. That's just not what I'm going for. I mean, honestly, this is fine for energy.
Objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Granted, having a laser cannon. So yes, that is why I purposely planned out stuff. That is actually why I didn't tune anything until I tried it first, because I was trying to find out how much cooling I needed, which is why my arms are entirely cooling, and then the legs are exactly the weight I need, and then cooling, and then the chest has some cooling, and then the defense mixed in between it. I basically found out exactly what cooling I had to have with the... I just realized I didn't tune my radiator. Thank you. I actually forgot that. Oh, I didn't tune the generator either. Perfect. Right. Energy does nothing in this game for increasing the radiator. Yeah, that's like 3%. I guess the output, why not? Other things quite worthless. $130 static energy consumption or cooling. Don't actually need the 5% cooling. Well, I doubt that just made any sort of qualitative difference.
The rioting that flared up throughout Avalon Valley the other day has finally been brought under control. Accomplishing this required us to divert forces from the East District, leaving it undefended. Murakumo took advantage of the situation and sent one of their strike teams into the air. As unwelcome as this development is, it does provide us with the perfect opportunity to expose Murakumo's questionable conduct and willingness to engage in open hostility. Our plan is to lure the strike team into a fuel storage warehouse located in the damage inside the warehouse is to be kept to a minimum.
I do like how they show off the older levels with better graphics. They even remade the cutscenes they used.
Raven, the enemy has advanced faster than expected. They're already inside. The whole place is set to blow.
Actually, this is the other side of this one, isn't it? I believe we had to blow them up before.
Disarm those bombs.
Right. The second of all of these are our reverse side.
Main system engaging combat.
That guy just blew himself up.
Explosion register. Raven, what's happening?
Targets remaining. 4 targets remaining. 3 targets remaining.
Of course, they're using low damage heat rockets. It's also not how these alcoves were shaped.
2 targets remaining. 1 target remaining.
Looks like that was the last bomb. destroyed. Nice work, Raven. We appreciate the help.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
Okay, about the ranks, and let's see. If I have to finish this one to get a part, I just have to get it with a. I was just saying, this is the one where you're on the other side. Okay.
Struggle operatives have incited workers in Avalon Valley to rise up against Chrome. Our intention is to stem Chrome's relentless. The hope was that Chrome would lash out without any consideration for their actions. The situation cannot be allowed to drag out in its current state. So we've decided to switch tactics and go on the edge of the bridge and help the workers accomplish this task. Take care not to
You have to do this one without any of the workers dying for the part. So let's see.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Damn it.
Mission objective achieved. System lash out without any consideration. Main system engaging combat mode. Mission objective.
Hey, there we go. That's the
System
hidden part.
switch to normal mode.
Yeah, it's kind of energy sufficient. I mean, I can spam the bunny hop. Wait, they go from regular to Master of Arena to base to base to base to base to base. All the way there, and then Phantasma. And then back to the first game? PvE panties? I don't get the panties joke. Yeah, yes, that's not chronological order at all, sir. No, it ain't. It's not chronological. It's not chronological order. Yes, you're missing the point though. It goes from AC1 to Masters of Arena, back to AC1. AC1 again, AC1, 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 Phantasma, and then back to AC1 a second time. I don't believe that's true. So there is a single issue with that part. It's that AC1 was entirely underground. And Masters of Arena had stuff that was after you already escaped. Almost immediately. To be fair, there's a lot of 9 balls. So, yes, here is the one issue with that statement. Is that after Phantasma here, it sends you back to AC1 again. Which means that for this first one, you still haven't destroyed 9 ball. Yet they already had you do all of Phantasma. Sure, whatever you want to feel like because you're on the internet. I will not force you to change your opinion. Well, yes, there's where you're wrong. I can hurt you. I can mentally hurt you with a lot of things. Sure, I will challenge you to a round of AC4A. Let's see how that goes. I'm too lazy to choose an actual color. We're going caution orange. Joe's not here. He can't make me choose a color.
With terrorist activity against their interests at an all-time high, RNG Industries has opted to hire an escort to accompany their transport submarine during its next voyage. Your objective during this mission will be to safeguard the submarine against attacks and ensure that it reaches its destination safely. It is impossible to predict what kind of trouble might be encountered during the trip, so prepare your AC.
I still love how this game never once points out that hover legs can move on water. You have to figure it out by, in most cases, fighting an enemy AC that does it.
Targets detected off the stern. They're enemy battle cruisers. Stay alert.
How do you miss the slow-ass submarine with that torpedo?
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Problems with the engines are preventing us from submerging. Watch our back until repairs are complete.
Take care around the water.
You know what I probably should have done?
If it falls in.
Actually put on optional parts. I just have to wait for time in this one, don't I? It's amazing how much better the left arm worm is. Like, boom, it hits. It's down. Otherwise, it's not actually nearly as accurate. But it does fire faster.
The repairs are almost complete. Hang in there. Repairs complete. We're preparing to dive. Please head back.
Oh, please tell me that didn't just hit it.
Mission objective.
I don't want to have to redo this
achieved.
whole thing again for the part.
System switched to normal mode.
I got it! Yay! Believe that's actually one of the two parts I actually came into this thing for. I forgot this is a sniper rifle. Yep, there's the linear rifle. Hello, who just came in?
It's me, Jeff.
Hey, how's it going, Jeff?
I'm doing good. Joe's phone is charged up decently, so he's going to be joining us momentarily.
Ah, good.
I also just finished in their Scylla sword and board, so now I have a nice sleep weapon.
Nice.
It looks really pretty too. I love it.
That's good. As long as you're happy.
Yeah, dude, like I'm not a one-trick pony on GU anymore. I rock longsword, swax, and sword and board just like I did in World.
I'm here for the feet.
Well, I don't have feet, but I do have toucans. You want some toucans?
I get it.
I get it too.
Get what?
Oh, Yasna, you sweet summer
I wasn't
child.
making a joke.
We were.
But that was a really good joke.
Unintentional comedy is the best kind.
Was it a joke?
Yeah.
It was unintended comedy, aka the best comedy. Alright, let me go look at the high rank Amatsu, because I looked at the G rank Amatsu armor, it doesn't look that nice.
Have you got the Helios set? The Sedeus stuff?
Helios, let me see, isn't that G rank only?
It's high and G.
Let me see, is it rarity 8 or...
It's in... I don't know actually, let me have a look.
I'm at rarity 7.
I have 115 pages of chess pieces, give me a second.
98 for myself. Ooh, the Nakarkos one looks nice, because the Nursilla sword and board kind of looks bony, and Nakarkos is bone armor.
Ah yeah, boner armor.
Seeking our help capturing a remote ocean mining platform.
What? I had a boner for a while.
I didn't need to know this, Joe.
Or
You
did
know
you?
full well I didn't need to know. No, I didn't.
RNG industries have been spotted flying the surrounding. Initial indications are that the mining platform is being converted into a military. Murakumo's
You saw it, I had it on full display.
core objective is to eliminate all security elements stationed at the platform.
But anyway, so... Shigaru armor does look nice. Actually, I think I like Shigaru more than Amatsu. Like, Amatsu armor has that big ring on the back, and I don't like that. Maybe I could use the Shigaru chest for that.
Ah yeah, it's rarity 9 for the G rank Sedeus.
39 for the Helio.
Main system. Engaging combat.
I do not have the Helios
AC
stuff.
part acquired.
F. Sounds like someone's got a quest line to progress.
Assuming I want to do it. Like,
Well, you should.
that's a hell of a presupposition, Joe.
Well, you should, because it's got a lot of good fights in it. It's all It's all tri-monsters, so it's all stuff you'll enjoy.
Good point, I did like 3rd gen monsters.
I know Brachydios factors into it.
And yeah, and I do like Bracken.
And I think Zinogre also factors into it a little bit.
Yes, arm grenade launchers. For some reason I thought this was the one that had a boss battle in it, but I don't believe it is.
I'll look at fashion
Oh,
later.
Is it?
Oops.
There it is.
Oh, you said you needed a certain monster, Joe. What was it again?
Varios.
Alright, let's go do it. I might bring Sword and Board for this too.
AC
I've been really
gearbox
liking Sword and Board in
identified.
GU.
The unit is equipped.
Is it hyper or normal?
Normal.
Alright. Just want to ask to be sure. Let me just get rid of this and get some affinity oil in the mix. Actually, I'll bring stamina oil. Help get that motherfucker tired. And probably get some nice head snipes in every now and then.
I'm just looking at fashion, bear with me a second.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, dude. How's the stream so far, Yasuna?
What?
How's your stream so far?
Tried something fucked up pretty bad. It's going
How
it's going
so?
Well, I'm trying something. I once again forgot to account for a lot of things. I also forgot to account for the fact that this one boss cheats completely, because there's no way it should be able to fly nearly as much as it's currently flying.
Dude, Bolt Reaver armor looks so good, but then I had to do EX Bolt Reaver to layer it. And given how we've been doing so far with Bolt Reaver, I don't think our odds are that great.
Then they're not amazing, I'll say that. If I were a betting boy, I wouldn't bet on us.
Are you sure you wouldn't?
Yes, we were getting clapped repeatedly,
Clap.
mostly because of Keith. Mostly because of Keith.
It's all Keith's fault, really.
Because when we duoed it, we did it smooth as butter. Then once Keith got into the mix, we couldn't get it.
Because Keith's involved.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was saying.
He made it quite the sticky situation.
He's gotten me killed again multiple times.
Oh, is Keith with you now?
No, he
Ah,
had
so
to go to bed.
So is he just freaking eating people?
Engaging test
No,
mode.
it's not even that. It's not just that, actually. He keeps getting into positions where he's behind me and I don't realize it, and I end up eating attacks that are targeting him.
Sounds like you.
Because I didn't realize he was behind me and I thought the attack was targeting me. And then I run into the attack, wondering what the fuck is going on, then I realize he's behind me. I want to hit him. I want to hit him so bad.
I mean, I can do my best. We are going to the pub on Saturday.
Ooh, the Kushala chest looks nice for the Mercilla SNS. But I can't make it. I don't have any Kushala Cortexes or Hardhorns.
You've not done G rank, Kush?
I have 0 parts, so...
How bizarre.
Oh, the G-Rank Shigaru chest looks gorgeous!
EX, GX, or what?
Well, oh, the Arcmail GX looks nice. Arcmail X looks nice. But GX looks nicer because it has like a nicer white color scheme. Like it would match my sword and board better. But then XR has a nice flowing cape.
Yeah, there's 3 separate designs for the ARC, that's why I suggested it.
Entering target area.
Dude, I wish World had more armor choices like this. They could have given us nice challenges, some nice challenge quests, or alternative tempered monster armor, you know,
I have
like
not
they did
used
with
actually.
Could you imagine if Rise had done that?
Like at least World did something. Like they gave us AP armor, which is something. Rise didn't give us any of that.
Rise should have given us alternate armors. They should have been slowly releasing the older monsters in their own quests to give you alternate armor for the
Apex
different
armor.
designs. Doesn't even have to be Apex. All you could have done is given us another, say, Nagakuga, and had given us the alternate designs of its armor that way.
Also, Joe, I think I need to make another John Cena set. Because I'm not gonna keep layering armors differently because of it.
Yes, you are.
Well, I did. Well, I already did that. This is my second of the Cena pieces. Or is it the Joe pieces? I think it's the Joe pieces that I have
I
to
don't
do
want to
something
do it
now.
again, but I don't even want to do it again, but I know I have to because I want my longsword to match my John Cena set because the Bracky set looks nice with the fucking obsidian longsword I showed you.
Yeah, it does.
And then I have not the crab sword. Actually, the Shigaru armor would look. Oh wait, Joe, look at the Soul Seer longsword again. This would look good with the Shigaru chest. Look at that.
Yeah, it would. I already know what it looks like.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, because I mostly use this anyway, so I'll make that set right now. I'll replace the Bracky armor right now, but let me just see first what I want because I know I want the Shigaru XR chest. But what
do you?
Well, what about the other 5 pieces is what I'm wondering.
The Tempest pieces are good for like the arms, the head maybe, like that sort of thing. They blend quite well with it. The Tempest pieces look awful on the chest and the waist, but everywhere else they look quite nice.
I'm gonna look at the Tempest waist right now that you bring it up.
Well, the waist actually isn't too bad on women, not sure about men.
Yeah, that's why I'm bringing it. That's why I'm gonna look now because it's not the same case for both of us because you have a girl character, I have a guy. Let's see. I don't have the fucking. Wow, I don't have the Tempest waist. Wow, I don't have the Tempest waist.
I suck, yes. I forgot to grab the booster inside the freaking level.
Let me see what substitute I can have then, if nothing else.
Main system.
Also got the burner armor.
Engaging combat mode.
This one, yes. This booster.
AC part acquired.
The burner armor goes quite well with the arc mail.
Oh, the Shigaru GX waist looks nice. But the XR waist is really small, like it's very paltry. Let me see what else I can work with.
You may want to consider it to accentuate like your leg piece if you get a good nice leg piece.
How about leg pieces?
You may want to use it. You may want to use like a smaller waist if you get a nice leg piece to accentuate the look of the leg piece.
Good point. Let me see if I have the Tempest leg piece. I actually do have Tempest Hakama XR. I don't like it.
Fashion is very important in this day and age.
Wait a second. How the fuck do I have the fucking XR Tempest legs, but I don't have the regular Tempest legs? Are you kidding me? No, never mind. I have
Because
it.
the
It's called Grand Tempest. No wonder I didn't notice. But I don't like the Tempest Hakama. It doesn't look that. It's too fat.
fat.
Avoid head-on attack mode.
Let's see what other choices I have for leg armor. Ooh, the Auroros legs look okay, but I don't know if I could change their color very well. I'll put that in the back burner for now.
Mission objective achieved. System
Are you also
switch
looking at fashion,
to
Joe?
normal mode.
No, I'm hovering up in the hub.
Honestly, I'll look at fashion later. I don't want to hold you up on that. It's rude.
Hold them up. This is a stick up. Reach for the stars.
Let's see, Chaos Oil 3 and Sword Dance 3. I'm also going to make Chaos Oil and SP art. Okay. Let's go.
I'm glad they made Chaos Oil for GU because I feel like for a lot of people in base generations they would have run out of oils long before the quest was over.
Yeah, if
You
you're a
know-
fucking poo babby.
You know how poo babbies are.
Yeah, because I know I wouldn't run out of oils. You know my.
Neither of us would. In fact, we barely use even half our oils per hunt.
I used like two affinity oils on the Hyper Nursilla before I got my. I used one, then I got my Chaos Oil. Then I ran out. I used the second one, then I got my Chaos Oil back, and then the thing died. I used 2 oils. That's it.
Yes, I might have had the wrong booster on the quad.
Also, Yasan, do you want to join us when you're done with your stream?
Sure. I'll join you guys later.
Alright, good. Also gonna ask Zach if he's down to join us here on Cobb Cord.
Oh, also, I guess because Joe is here now, Joe, can you give me a stupid color scheme? The thing's got 6 legs.
Do I get to color each leg individually?
No.
Get fucked, idiot.
No, I don't think I will, Jeff.
Not you, him.
I mean, I'll try, but no promises on Saturday.
I mean, if you have Keith to your game, then yeah, I could see that never happening.
Well, Keith actually makes it easier to pull.
Why? Because they make you. He makes you look better by comparison.
Yeah.
I can't even call that passing the buck. Because that's not passing the buck, because they're going from him to you. That's not passing the buck. Unless you count them rejecting him passing the buck if they go for you instead.
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that I'm the center of attention usually, and that's how I like it.
Of course you do, you fucking attention whore.
And I'm proud of it. But yeah, for color schemes, how many colors do I get to pick, Yasuna?
Give me a moment.
And there's my stamina oil. Let's fucking go. I wish we fought him in the Frozen Sea way. I like that map so much better than this.
Okay, so here's the question. So for the actual coloring, we can either do it 5. We can do okay. So we have 5 colors, except of the head, chest, right arm, left arm, and then legs can all be done separately. So we can do 5 colors, or we can do 25 colors.
25 colors.
Okay, what am I doing for the first color for the head?
Can you make it a pale lavender?
Maybe.
No, not the Ice Blight. At least I have fucking dash juice.
God, that hip check.
It can be oppressive depending on where you are.
So fast. I forget how fast this
Okay, I've got a pale lavender. Now what?
Okay. And now I want a vibrant orange.
Done. Vibrant orange.
Can I? Okay, now a dark puke green.
Put it in the sleep. Never mind, I thought I put it in the
Dark
sleep.
puke green.
Away from that, just barely. Okay, I'm getting out of the way of that.
Okay, now what?
Give me a. Let's have a bright red next.
He's asleep. Go nuts. I'm waiting for you to get the wicker so I can get my back hop.
Okay, what's next?
And now, can I get just a basic white?
I already hate this, but let's go. The neck of the head is now white.
Okay.
Okay, chest
Ow.
time. Okay, what's first color?
Can I get a light brown?
Oh, I ran out of stamina oil. I need to apply it again. Never mind, it will be wasted. Oh, Joe, I timed that back hop so that I wouldn't get yeeted by your hammer.
Okay, got it. Okay, what's next?
Follow that up with a turquoise.
How would I do a turquoise on an RGB? Oh, never mind, I found it.
It has to be a greenish
no,
blue.
I did it by accident. We're done. Next.
Did we break both his arms? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we have every breakies at the tail now.
Okay, what's
Okay.
next, Joe? We need 2.
Now a black.
Oh, look! His hip check doesn't make him slide 90 fucking degrees.
Okay, what next?
God, I fucking hate this
Next
fucking
I want a
area.
Next I want a mustard yellow.
I'll pick up this shiny. Cryosac. Is he in Area 6?
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, done. Okay,
Okay.
okay, last color for the chest.
A baby blue. Nice one, Cap.
Okay, done. Okay, right arm.
Chaos Oil time.
Can I get a mint green?
I fucked up. My sword dance is wasted on nothing! Oh, there goes my sword dance. Joe, I hate myself.
Okay, mint green is done. Now what?
Can I get an indigo?
Indigo's more purple or
I
think
believe
purple
that's the
would-
more pinky one.
more pinky one? Okay, done.
Train of thought, come on.
No one says you can't reuse a color.
He's
I know,
tired.
but I'm thinking. Because I'm also like trying to, picture each piece, like each of the 5 pieces in my head.
Yep.
Oh, he's asleep. Hold on.
Can I get a crimson?
This would have been perfect
Okay,
for
done.
sword dance.
What's next?
And now a navy blue.
Oh, you did good, boy.
Yeah, we did.
Sword and board is nice on this fight.
Okay, next.
Give me a dull grey.
So a dark gray or a light gray?
A
said dark
washed
grey.
out light grey.
Oh, I thought so dark.
No,
Be right
is
back.
it dull?
Oh, dull, okay. Be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Next arm.
Follow that up with a dark orange.
Okay, next.
Hot pink.
This sounds like an awful combination.
Oh,
I
it
mean, I
is.
think that's the whole point, though.
Yeah.
Now a spoon of ice cream.
What flavor ice cream you
Okay,
got,
done.
Jeff?
What's next?
It's called cookies and cream.
Give me a cream next.
Of fucking course you would say that, Joe. Another flavor I like is rum raisin.
Rum raisin would go well with this.
Okay, got it actually. What's next?
The rum raisin. The sort of
What the hell color is rum raisin?
it's a light brown.
ES says he's going to vomit soon.
Tell him good. Unless he can hear us.
Yeah, he can hear you.
Alright, good. Vomit.
Good, my creation's working then. if
Okay,
that's
what's
the
next? Last one for the arm.
Last one for the arm. Ooh. What color haven't I used much of?
This looks so fat. You said good, not.
If it's good, then it's good enough for me.
Good.
Good and fuck off.
Hey, last color for the arm.
Give me a
Mauve. Mauve.
Yeah, mauve. No, not mauve. It goes too well with everything else.
Damn.
Guess ES couldn't.
Because I can't see it. I can't see it, so I don't know what it was.
I have used an orange, so I should probably
How about
use
neon blue?
a neon blue would work. Yeah, neon blue, please. It clashes horribly with the browns.
Okay,
Or
legs.
periwinkle.
So, by the way, the legs are probably 60% of this thing's body mass. What is
Okay,
the
so
base
this is-
color for the legs?
So this is where it counts, right? I'm gonna ask for that to be a dark purple because that's my usual color scheme.
Make the other one dark orange to clash with the neon blue.
No, your base color scheme clashes, so I'm gonna get that
Dark
bright
purple?
green.
Okay, done. Okay,
Oh.
next is what? For the
The
8
bright, the Jeff bright green.
Okay, Jeff bright green. Oh, okay, next
Can I get the vibrant Keith suit pink to go with it?
It's actually in the perfect place too. With these legs, the last three are just awful.
I want to see how this looks.
Hold on, let me just share it in Discord.
No, wait
We're gonna
till
put
it's
it in
done.
Wait till it's done.
Wait till it's done. Wait till it's done. So we've got a green, we've got a pink, we've got a purple on there. So now we need to balance it out with a more yellowish colour. So give me a bright yellow.
Bright yellow it is. Okay, last color.
I've used more blues than reds, so let's go on the red spectrum and give me a very, very dark red.
Okay, and we are done. Okay, and what color am I making the weapons?
The weapons need to be a hot pink.
Let me keep looking at fashion in the meanwhile.
Okay, so besides that, okay, so for the 5 armor sections, do you want any of them to be camo?
Can you make the left arm, the right, and the right leg and the head camo?
Sadly, it's only head, the core, both arms, or then legs. I can't separate them. So there's the 4 spots.
In which case, can you make?
You want to see it first, I guess.
No. I want the head, the arms, and the legs to be camo, but leave the main body as is.
Joe, I just discovered something. Nursilla has a longsword as well.
Okay, so we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Here you go. Come see your masterpiece.
Oh, I'm waiting.
So, can you see, or is it not working?
It hasn't loaded yet. Give it a minute.
This was a waste of like 10 minutes, but whatever.
I know, I did an entire Barry off while I was doing that. Me and Jeff were just hunting a Barry off while I was listing off colours.
So, what do you think?
It hasn't come through yet.
Now, if you go to general color, all of the color will change to just the core colors. No, I'm not resetting the colors. Yes, we're staying with this.
I want to see the thing.
It's not been sent yet.
What?
It's not been sent yet.
I'm waiting patiently at Cobcord.
I'm streaming it so you can see it spinning in at 360. I'm streaming it
I
in
see
Discord
right now.
That's what I've been saying. I've been streaming it in Discord so you can see it in 360.
Oh my god, that is awful. Joe, look in the stream. Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Wait a minute. Also, just to show you, this is it without the camouflage.
Oh my god.
Which one do you want, Joe? Joe. Do you want with or without the camouflage?
The camo works great.
Accept paint pattern changes? Yes. Yes, I am. You made you made it.
Which armored core is this?
This one is currently Nexus.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Arguably one of the worst ones.
I accidentally left the call.
Yes, you were trying to backpedal out of that eye cancer the whole time. Also, for some reason, ES and the whole Discord calls it Sexus instead of Nexus, and I'm not sure why.
I mean, that's more based, so let's go with that. The real question is, stream, what do you want to call it?
Yes, Joe's asking for you to name that robot.
Name the mech for me. I've created a masterpiece. Now I want it to be named by the masses.
They apparently call it sexist because Jack-O and Evangel have been going at it off screen. I will name it with the LGBT pronouns? Dog shit. Really, ES? Really? Twitch, that is his words, not mine. I didn't say shit. He did.
Alright, Joe, what's next on the... Oh, wait, I want to look at some more fashion. Sorry.
The gun emplacement's construction site is located in an ocean buffer zone.
Let me go look at what I wanted to make.
I mean, with the camo, it does look like quite the pride
ES
parade.
doesn't give a damn.
They leave us no other choice but to use force.
Oh, come on, how is that showing love for the creation? I put a lot of hard work into that.
Should we call it Bojo?
Nah. Nah, because it's put together more competently than that.
Oh, apparently he said the N-word during his stream, and the only result was him getting a moderator in his chats.
Based. That means we can use the gamer word.
No, you're
John!
not saying the gamer word.
You are not doing that. Joe.
What?
Mission
No.
objective.
What?
System switch.
What do you mean, what?
What?
No.
Oh, apparently his chat says yes, say something funny, and that's his answer.
I mean, it is funny.
The Ignactor guards have a shield on the left hand.
You know what? You know what else has a shield on its left hand?
What?
Your mom.
Got him.
Yes, I entirely believe that you did that.
This is an emergency request.
Ooh, the Mizu legs look good with the armor I'm intending on making. But I need Arzuros parts.
Yes, I don't do anything to be funny because I don't have to. I have Joe for that. That's why he's here.
I can be funny on occasion.
And then the other kids you just make me really aggravated.
Yes, says
Which is
thank
also
you, Joe.
funny.
Fuck off, Joe.
We trust that it's clear we can expect
Didn't do nothing.
Yes, Joe's never done anything wrong. No matter what. Jeff, videotapes, recorded proof, Discord messages, or anything has to say.
Recorded proof! You're fucking heard it here, folks.
Even with all of that,
Hey?
it still doesn't matter. He did nothing wrong.
There is no recorded proof. It all got thrown out.
Exactly. Blizzard put it inside the shredder.
I like the fucking Tempest high rank gloves. Those look nice. He's gonna have the Tempest high rank waist.
Main system. Engaging combat.
Tempest Obi. That works. That fucking works. I can make it right now.
Well,
But
then
it's
get your
not that
back-
scant. It's not scant enough for leg pieces. Let me see what leg pieces I have though.
You're really putting some thought into this.
Yes, because I want to make it look good with that Shigaru chest.
Yes, I can guarantee you, of all the things that I'm currently worried about for this mission, running out of ammo is not one of them.
At least you've got your camouflage. Now you'll blend into the scenery.
Yes! This is going to camouflage blend into the scenery.
Second enemy wave approaching.
It's got cower stripes. I could barely even see it when you were rotating it.
Yeah, it's like much work. I'm gonna make that a monster waste piece. Let's see how this all looks. But I also look at the helmet. No, this waste piece will fucking clip into the cape. Never mind, that's a bad idea. Fuck the monster waste then.
The monorail is laden with explosives.
Why
Ooh,
don't
the
we just
monorail's
into
laden
this?
with explosives.
Take out the lead car before
Joe, I hate you for making me put thought into this.
Have you looked at the Blangonga waste?
We'll look at that in a sec. Yeah, the fucking Amatsu waste will clip so badly into this chest. Okay, so Blangonga waste, yeah?
Yeah, because that's also a white armor piece. It might match you. It doesn't look good on women, but it might look good on men.
I don't know if I even have it. Is it rarity 8 or 9?
Rarity 8.
I got it, ES. I shot it manual aim from a mile away. Even though it wasn't moving fast, wasn't turning, and was going in a straight line.
I don't know even why do Blangonga in fucking G rank yet.
Oh my god, why does Barrioth's waist look so good on women in G rank?
I'm gonna look at that next.
Manual aiming Fortnite god. Don't you ever mention that a horrible Satan spawn in this chat again. What?
The Fortnite's amazing.
No.
No, it isn't, Joe. Shut your fucking mouth.
What's even worse about Fortnite is when they did the Avatar: The Last Airbender shit. And then there were just guns that were just you actually punching, shooting rock hands. Thankfully, they at least went off the anime and not that awful live-action movie.
Oh my god,
Last Cockbender? I'm confused.
No, Celestial Waste looks really nice, but it's not gonna work with this set. The Kezu Waste actually does not look terrible.
Raven, this is an urgent request. One of our newly constructed...
Ooh, the Nursilla Waste could work. It looks like it could blend with the Shigaru thing.
Reports coming in from the battle.
Nursilla does go well with Shigaru.
Sooner or later, we'll have
But
surprisingly.
I need 2 Cortexes and 1 Banabra Carapace.
All forces engaged in the attack.
Well, this should be easy. I just have to defend all 4 gun emplacements. Watch
Also,
as they die before I get there.
Oh, you're not going to have access to that, but the Mufa coil works quite nicely.
The Blango Waste, it's too fat. It's not sweet, it's fat.
You're freaking serious? That fast?
What do you mean?
Oh, my goal is to defend these stupid gun emplacements. I have to guard all 4. I didn't even finish getting there, and one of them's destroyed already.
Oh, I do have the Helios Waste. It looks nice, but I like the Nursilla one better. It has a more sharp look to it, like the rest of the armor.
Well, do you want to do a Blangonga and see what you think?
I already seen the Blango Waste. Blango needs Blangonga, and I don't like it. I like the fucking Nursilla Waste, and I need some stuff for that. So let's go do that. Let's go fight on Nursilla.
I have way too much armor.
Then get some less.
Have you looked at the fish armor?
What's the name of it?
The Vake armor.
I don't have it. Because I don't really
Alright, yeah. No, I think you need to unlock it through a quest line.
That's fine. I'm content on getting Nursilla Waste.
I have 1001 armor sets because I have done 1001 quest lines.
No, let's just do a regular Nursilla because I just need Cortexes. It's not like I need the fucking Sur Spikes.
Spooder.
That's the last of them. Nice work, Raven.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Mission objective achieved.
What do you mean? You've got the best looking mech out there.
I mean, that is true. Most of these things are just gray. S rank, maybe ES. I don't know if I got the S rank. I didn't really care. Yes, I did get the S rank, but that was not my goal.
Raven, this is an urgent request. One of our newly
You know what? Let's go with the bonus soundtrack. Maybe the bonus soundtrack I can't hear because I have it turned off will give me strength.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Get it, something.
What? I freaking didn't even get here yet.
Raven, this isn't
Just
What's
fucking
happening
running
now,
up and
sir?
punching it.
hazy.
Did you one-shot a thing again with a punch?
No, I'm trying to guard things that are being punched. I can't even get to it before something that's already across the map punches it.
Are you doing a speed run?
No.
You're just fucking about.
I'm
we
trying
tried
to, no,
working
I'm
faster?
just trying to 100% the game.
Oh, I thought you were fucking around.
Have you tried walking faster?
Reports coming in from the battlefield.
Have you tried punching them back?
DJ faster, 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 faster. What ES? I don't know what that means.
Have you tried parrying?
Main system.
What?
Harry,
This
this
isn't
is fucking
Bloodborne.
cool.
Didn't say it was Bloodborne.
Well, I fucking shot it that time.
Raven, this isn't report.
That time I fucking shot it. I can't even blame them for that.
It's a FromSoft game. Every FromSoft game has a parry in it, so therefore parry.
I mean,
Maybe
there
that's
is
how-
yes, there is a parrying blade. I'm not using the parrying blade
Why not?
because there's nothing to fucking parry.
Not with that attitude.
You just said things are being punched. You can parry a punch.
Yeah, but they aren't punching me.
Well, you need to stand between the thing and the punch, and then hit the parry button.
That's it. I can't get there in
Main
time.
system. Engaging combat mode.
Have you tried running?
I'm gonna climb up.
Even better, I'm using a freaking jet engine to push myself.
Have you pushed harder?
And I jump down. I'm gonna climb back up. Oh no, hit me, Joe. Thank you.
I had a poison.
I knocked him over at least.
Oh, and there's Silas beauty. Yes, and it's also Nessilla.
I think he likes Nursilla.
Yeah, they're such a good monster.
Oh, Yasna, you missed Joe and I talking about how they could progress the series.
Progress what series?
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
We were discussing
want
what they could do for 6th gen.
We want the next one to be a Monster Hunter dungeon crawler where you're going deeper and deeper underground and finding more and more subterranean monsters.
Like, also, Yasna, apparently the Nursillas we fight are babies. And the big ones live underground, and they're huge. So after that's segued into us thinking of what they could do for 6th gen.
It also creeps Jeff out with the idea of a parasitic worm monster.
Yes, yes, ES, yes you do.
I got Jeff real creeped out with the mechanics of a parasite.
I don't like parasitic things.
I love parasites.
Why?
Because the whole idea of something like rotting from within is rotting something from within is great to me.
I did it! Oh, the cannons took out the last one for me.
It's also probably because I love body horror.
I mean, body horror is great, but fuck. I don't normally think about Monster Hunter when it comes to body horror.
Honestly, yes, this is entirely RNG, where you can lose in half a second before you can do anything on that final part, which is why I have zero issues save scumming the shit out of it.
You say that, Jeff, and yet we're literally fighting a monster that wears dead chickens on its back.
That's not parasitism. That's predation.
It's still body horror.
You know what's also
It's
body
skin
horror?
Chicken.
Okay, so that really cool GIF of the of those eels that use the fish to move through land.
Besides, you say predation. Parasites are also a form of predation.
No, it's a form of symbiosis.
No? Symbiosis?
Yeah, parasitism. Yeah, there's mutualism, commensalism, and parasitism.
No, there is a parasitic relationship, a symbiotic one where both of them actually. Sorry, you are right.
Yeah, I know I am.
I had two of them mixed up. I blame Jeff.
Yeah. What do you mean? I was the one who was right.
Still worth blaming.
Fuck off. Oh, thank you.
Go
Kat.
stand near the head. I was gonna say.
Yo, Joe, my sword dance finished it off. The ending hit killed him. That is so fucking hype.
This still is great. But yes, give me my parasitic puppet monster.
That was
it wouldn't be too much of a step up from Daimyo Hermitor wearing skulls on its back.
Oh god, imagine sorts of crabs you could find underground.
Exactly. There's so many things. Like, I still want to see a mole.
Because there are some underground like canals and like water systems.
Yeah. At which point, I still want to see a mole monster. Moles are cool. Especially because a lot of subterranean monsters don't need to be thin either. You can make them quite bulky, but still have them be fast.
A problem has occurred at power plant number 7, located in Isaac City. Due to a security...
You can have some really interesting designs for like digging, burrowing monsters.
But some of them were able to enter sensitive areas of the facility. Thus far, there have been no major accidents, but that could change at any time.
Okay, so Henry's here. I wasn't originally going to show up today because of another streamer, but you added me, so I can't after that kind of personal touch. That would be rude. So I'm here for Joe to say racist things, come up with terrible builds and torture you. Well, Henry, do I have the paint job for you?
Oh, and also Henry, I've already been told I'm not allowed to use the gamer word.
So Henry, here you go. Here's Joe's paint job today. Please note, the core is not camo, because he said no.
I thought Joe said yes to camo.
No,
For the chest.
I said yes to camo on everything except the chest.
Also, ES wants me to name it dog shit. Why does it look like Piccolo went through a blender? You know, the leg kind of does. Fine, yes, you want me to name it dog shit? I'll name it dog shit.
Alright, Joe, let's get some poison smoke bombs and kill some banabras.
Not gonna lie, I was expecting a more creative name out of chat. You've disappointed
You know what,
me.
Henry? Hold on. Apparently, he says Henry agrees on naming it dog shit.
Come on, guys. I was expecting something a bit more creative. I put so much work into that paint job just for you guys to palm it off with a simple dog shit.
He honestly did. We put.
Hi, Shappy.
Yeah, we spent like 10 minutes on this.
Would that come to?
I've worked hard on Yasuna's mech. Yasuna's shown the results.
I
spent 10 minutes. I spent 10 minutes color coordinating and contrasting to make a beautiful design. Using my extensive knowledge of the color wheel and spectrum.
Okay, Joe, I find it hard to believe you put effort into anything that isn't a racial epitaph or a video game.
Well, that's just it. This is a video game, so point.
Okay, Shappy, here you go. I'm going to quickly stream this in Discord. This is Joe's paint job.
Here it is, Joe. Let's go do this. Get some poison smoke.
What is that?
Joe giving me a paint job. No, it's a stream.
It's a stream for you. It's a game for Yasuna.
To be fair, it is a game for me.
And it's a voice call for me, so it's a whole bunch of different things for all different
It
people.
is a horrible quad-legged abomination.
Under no circumstances are the generators located in the power plant to be damaged.
At this point, the word paint job sounds like sexual practice. Please stop saying it. Yes,
Oh,
but
yeah,
don't
give
you...
me that.
Okay,
Give
Joe,
me that
after
paint
you.
job. Give me that delicious paint job, Daddy.
Main system.
We need
I
Keith
hate
in his
everything.
sexy voice. That certainly looks like the result.
No.
Wait, Henry.
Don't call it sexy. It's not sexy.
Wait, Henry. That certainly looks like the result of whatever a paint job is.
Raven, do you copy?
Give me that paint job, make me splatter.
The plant is taking damage. Raven, it's too risky. You have to abort.
Mission failed.
Alright, time to kill some
hey, I failed.
Canobras.
A problem has
Hey,
Oh, I
Sinatra.
forgot how awful this mission is. It's just these little robots running around. You can't miss a single shot. Splatoon intensifies?
Main
What?
system. Engaging combat.
Raven, do you copy?
Sexy squids.
The plant is
Sexy
taking
squids.
What?
Watch what you hit.
I freaking hate this level. This level involves an extra level of care I don't want to give.
I got a carapace.
This game seems kind of crap. Henry, yes, Nexus is arguably the worst one in just the entire
Joe,
series.
I already got my carapace already so early into this. I hate this.
But yeah, Henry, I will agree. Nexus is the worst one in the entire series.
What do you mean it's the best one?
Technically, it is only the worst if I'm not counting 5 and 5.5. But I don't consider those Armored Core games. I consider them Chrome Hounds.
Oh yeah, didn't you see we did some Armored Core games because they don't feel like Armored Core?
Yeah, which is 5 and whatever the other one for 5 is. Really, it was just they just basically remade Chrome Hounds, which was a failed game that never got a second series.
5 targets remain.
This game's wait, hold on, Henry. How did what even happen? Nexus? Oh, so here's the thing. They tried to make it more tactical and failed. Okay, so all of the games were really ragdolly, so they tried to bring down the speed. If you have noticed, a lot of weapons, opposed to having, like, you just fire them, there are, like, actual clip sizes until it stops to have to reload. And, like, all of the extra ammo items aren't like, this is just 20% more. It's, if this weapon has a 36 size clip, here's 3 more clips. It does nothing for anything else. There's also a lot of weapons that literally, there are rifles that have a 3-round burst. There are shotguns that are, like, literally a double-barreled shotgun. Fires off twice. Oh, being so bad. Because someone fucked up. They just really tried to make it tactical and just fucked up.
I blame the French.
Here's the thing. Game series try different things all the time.
Too risky. You have
And
to.
sadly, this is just... It's not always good. Sometimes you make choices and the choices don't end up being good.
I blame the French.
Like how Super Smash Bros. Brawl took out half of the down A's and made them like a forced animation drop that basically just gets you
Raven,
juggled.
do you copy?
What
For
do you
once,
mean
Joe is
it's not-
correct. What did you say, Joe?
Generators may explode.
I blame the French.
Well, Henry said for once Joe is correct.
I'm always correct. And also, Brawl was the best one. It had tripping in it.
Oh yeah. Just fucking walk around. Oh, you fucking tripped. You're running.
Wait,
You're
Smash
literally
Brawl?
sprinting to kill someone. You tripped.
It's good. I think that was implemented to combat the competitive scene.
It was.
Yes, here is just RNG. You tripped.
No wave dashing for you.
It's not even wave dashing. It's just, oh hey, you're carrying a bomb. You have to throw it. Oh, you tripped. You can't throw it. You died.
Yeah, tripping was so obnoxious is why I played Zoners in Smash Brawl.
I thought you played zoners because you like zoners.
Well, there's also that, but like Brawl got me heavy into zoning because why move when I can make the opponent come to me, trip over their own feet, and then die?
Okay, I figured out what it was. The left arm rifle has a freaking fire delay because it holds the arm down and has to reset the arm before I want to shoot it. If I just use the right arm, it's actually fine. Again, a different choice I'm not sure why they made.
But Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate are decently competitive, so if you want to play a Smash game, play those. Or play Melee. But I've not had too much of experience with Melee.
I prefer Melee.
A lot
Melee
of people live and die by Melee. They just stand by at their stands.
Because
But Melee is great.
There we go, Henry. I figured it out. That was so much
Dude, Melee
easier.
is great. I'm just saying there's a lot of stands.
It's not really a stand. It's like it's just the better game. Like how Dark Souls 2 is the best Dark Souls.
Exactly.
And Bloodborne's frame rate sucks. It's just a fact.
Bloodborne's still a good game.
But its frame rate sucks.
I'm leaving me a sub-quest because I already got my fucking carapace.
Already beat you to it.
Also, Henry, I just realized you actually showed up half an hour early.
What's the occasion?
Yes, Bloodborne for PC fixes the issue because there's a mod. Honestly, Project Phantasma does have a good plot. Oh right, and
There's
this one.
speculation that
There you go.
there's speculation there's gonna be like a PS5 like remaster of Bloodborne.
No one's playing can go as blue as stick. Henry says, and Bloodborne for PC, and ideally a Bloodborne cart. Henry, you realize people have already made a Bloodborne cart, right? There is this one game. It's like Sonic Robo Dash or something that people modded the crap out of, and there are characters for freaking Bloodborne cart inside that racing game.
Not only did this individual design most of the plant's systems, he was unfortunately rumors that he also had ties to an outside laboratory.
If German's just not in his wheelchair and doesn't actually have a cart, then it's not any Bloodborne cart of mine. German should always just be wheelchair.
Yes, no one's playing can go as smooth as Stingers, getting fucked up at every single turn by freaking one guy. Honestly, I'm still trying to figure out how Sumika managed to escape. I believe that was her name, right? Sumika?
Main system engaging combat.
Okay, but still.
Target detected to north. Range 500.
I'm gonna put on the pieces I have on so far, Joe, and then you tell me what you think.
AC part 1.
And before
Alright,
you
Joe,
say
what do you think
anything
so
about the
far?
heat, the outside temperature is like 688 degrees.
Not sure how I feel about the rainbow pigment.
Well, that's not the point. I mean, like how the pieces blend together.
The pieces blend together well, but that rainbow pigment is yee.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it, obviously.
Also,
I kind of like the rainbow pigment on the case.
What about your headpiece?
I'm not done yet. I still haven't decided on the head and gloves yet. That's what I said so far, Joe.
Wait, I
What about
can't
the
have
head
things
piece?
destroyed in this one either?
Fucking hell, Joe! I just said that I didn't decide yet.
Don't show me a WIP. Show me the end result. Come on now.
Fuck off, Joe. But since I have the pieces on now, I could decide what I want. You just make them
What
solid
are
color.
Wait,
Well,
who said you get to have a choice?
What are you, a starving artist showing me a work in progress, saying, "Oh, hee, I might finish it." This ain't no commission.
Yeah.
I've had enough of that from several women in my life. I don't want more of it now.
Oh, every default now, just so I can see what to work with from there.
If you're an artist, don't ever show up a work in progress. Always finish it, for fuck's sake.
Lies.
Joe, let me live.
What are you freaking talking about? People show off their pregnant bellies before the work of art baby is done.
Babies aren't art.
Babies aren't art. They're just 18-year-long mistake.
Fuck.
Hey, I was a mistake and I fully accept it.
Holy shit, the Tempest crown looks nice, but then, like, the crown itself looks nice. I don't care for the mask too much. The fucking Welkin crown looks better. Fuck Gunners.
What's better?
The Gunner helmet for Amatsu armor looks better than the Blade Master.
Good.
Oh, Grand Tempest also looks nice. I was looking at the XR, but the regular Grand Tempest looks nice. The Gunner one for regular Amatsu armor looks really shitty though. It has a nice XR piece though.
Fuck Gunners.
Yeah, fuck Gunners.
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
System shutdown confirmed. What?
Oh god, the Golden helmet looks so ugly with this.
Temperature isn't dropping. Get out of there now.
Sadly, yes, I think I had to do this twice to get every single part.
Raven, it's too risky.
Oh my god,
Nope,
the
you aren't
Durambro
failing it on me
helmet.
now. I got to the escape point.
Mission objective.
Fuck you,
Durambro
game.
helmet.
You aren't failing it on me.
Durambros helmet.
It kinda looks nice with all this. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm gonna make the arms now.
Yes, the problem is I think that one of the hidden parts is by pressing that button before 60 seconds passes, but then the other thing is in the opposite direction to pick up.
I'm gonna switch into my white set so we
Oh,
can
never mind,
compare.
I got it. I got it, ES. I could use ES. There's a major issue with that hover. You can't jump over the pipes on the floor once your energy's out because it overheats. You would actually get stuck. Because if too many of those pipes get shot, it automatically fails it on you.
I really want to make the Damascus Vambrace's XR. It will look really nice with this. I could recolor the metal plate. But I need Hyper Tiggy, and then I'll need to fight G-Mark Nakarkos, and I don't really like Nakarkos' fight that much.
I love how these look the same. Oh, I do actually want to... Can I get that?
Steve gloves blend nicely. I've decided on that. Alright. Let me just put on the Rambros helmet, and then you could see what I came up with. What do you think?
It does not have the same cooling stats.
I
force cooling's a
disagree
lot
with you on
less.
the I disagree with you on the Duramboros head, but the rest of it is great.
Ah. Because I think it does look nice. Maybe if I could change the color, it might blend better. I can't see what the color changes look like because I don't have the rainbow dye on right now. Alright, change appearance, armor pigment. Oh, that's a shame. The Durambros helmet, such a tiny bit of Durambros helmet could change color. Like little trimmings, like the little line trimmings. It's unfortunate. Alright, let me just get a different helmet then, because honestly, if I can change the horns, then yeah, it doesn't match. I thought it could look nicely if the horns could change color or the helmet plating itself.
Alright, yes, I think I just got the, like, weird left arm blade that's actually two blades. Yeah, this one.
There's a lot of endgame white monsters though. You haven't even toyed with the idea of maybe using white Fatalis.
I don't want to fight White Fatalis right now. So where's the Damascus armor here? Looking for high rank Damascus right now. Is Damascus in high rank in this game?
I think so.
Oh, yes, that is a very good question. I'm not sure.
Because I do not see Damascus in high rank right now. I found it. It's the same thing. I still need the Carcos. Damascus Helm R, that is. But Damascus Helm normal doesn't look very nice. I don't like that. I'm iffy on Zinogre. High rank. I'm iffy. Actually, no. It wouldn't be good. But I have let's high rank, and I have a lot of high rank material, so I'll put it on and see how it looks when I really have it on.
Female Tempest armor actually looks alright.
We'd like you to join a team we're putting together to investigate troubling rumors regarding. Although nothing is known publicly about the plan, your role during the mission will be to create it. We'd like you.
I feel like the Zinogre helmet clashes, but I'm contemplating it.
You won't have much time. Keep in mind that these tanks are laden with fuel and.
I'm back in the hub.
I'll pop back up and have a look.
Main system engaging combat.
It's a little too blue.
Yeah, I think so too. At least I just need higher materials. And stuff I have abundance of too, like that.
You've got to look at it from the perspective of what's the base monster. You need to look for white monsters.
I mean, Steve is a golden monster, and then look how that turned out.
Yeah, but Steve's the exception, not the rule.
Good point. Yeah, the helmet would kind of look okay.
Have a look at Senator GX, because I know that's mainly silver.
No, it doesn't have any golden trimmings to match the rest. It doesn't work.
Enemy reinforcements detected to the northwest.
I also zoomed in. Non-Girallo would look so nice, but it has too much blue and it's too yellow.
Hello?
Hello. I'm really considering the... Alright. I'm considering the Killa helmet.
It has my fashion.
I'm pretty sure there was a part in here in the prior games also. I believe this is actually where the Kurosawa was. Yes, it was. I meant on that same shelf. It was in the back left corner opposed to the middle back.
Conchu helmet looks so fucking funny.
Why are you putting a conchu on yourself?
I'm not. I'm just looking at armor pieces right now to match my the rest of my armor.
Repeated attacks on one of our laboratories situated in the East District has left it without adequate security and prompted us, in order to reach the new destination. Transports carrying sensitive materials from the lab must traverse Doan Bridge. The next transport scheduled to cross the bridge leaves shortly. The cargo, under no circumstances will the details of this mission ever be discussed.
That is the dumbest looking truck I've ever seen. Holy crap.
I'm back.
Squad.
I'm considering the alloy helmet. It looks like a circlet. Alloy helm XR looks like a circlet.
Circlets are good.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it right now and see what you think.
Sometimes a minimalist headpiece goes a long way.
Where did I just come from?
And you know how much I like circlets from when I talked about it in Iceborne. They're underrated for male headpieces.
Yeah, women get 1,000 of them.
Yeah, guys only get like 2 or 3 in Iceborne.
In fact, it's very hard to find a normal helmet for men. Yeah, that actually works.
I have a better question. Henry, yes, we all watched the same cutscene. You see
Now
the
I'm gonna see
color
if I
of
can
my
change
mech.
the color altogether. Let's see what it all looks like when I use a rainbow
do you
dye and
not
then I
see
can work
it?
from there. Oh, the jewel on the circlet itself doesn't change color, but the band on the back does. Interesting. I'm trying to work with the slider.
So Joe, apparently the camo worked. Somehow I was completely invisible during a cutscene.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the camo probably did work. It did, Henry. Camo worked.
Told you, if you use every color in the spectrum, people don't expect it, so they don't see you coming.
There we go, I'm done now. Now it's with the SMS. What do you think?
What's with the blue?
It's like aqua green.
It doesn't. No.
So default color then?
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, you only need to do it to 2 pieces. You want to do it to the more minimalist pieces if you're gonna do that, not the main color, because the main color is supposed to be white.
Fair enough, I'm just gonna put default for like the cape and, not for the cape, for the chest and legs.
Don't overdo it.
Alright, that's default. This is default.
Joe
Legs
has a
is
future not
default.
only in conservative grifting, but military equipment design. Apparently the camo did work. All Henry saw was potato salad.
Alright, there we go.
This is still a really wide-ass truck. Wait, why does it have 8 wheels?
Yeah, that works.
Alright.
Also,
This
Jeff,
is
trying to get that Mariko person to join us.
Oh, are they talking right now in GU chat?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them to join us.
I'm assuming by the way they type they're female.
It's the Thanos truck of spider vehicles. You know, Henry,
Right now,
when you're right,
I'm trying
you're
to sell us as hunting partners. Look at what I just
Who?
said. This person that's talking about wanting to get the John Cena set.
Why are you trying to sell yourselves as hunting partners?
Because they've been having a bad time with their current hunting group, from what I've gathered.
Well, tell them to carry more weight. That's what Joe does. If he has a bad time, he just kills it before they die.
No, everyone contribute to the hunt equally.
Honestly, they could apparently get shit done decently well. It's just they have a hard time with one of their teammates being an abrasive asshole. Like,
sounds like
to
the
point where
internet.
it's- Yeah.
Also, what do you think Joe is? Joe's an abrasive asshole.
At least he's funny. And you
See,
could
see their chat.
No,
It's okay as long as you're funny.
I'm a soft, I'm a soft, juicy, tender asshole, not an abrasive asshole.
Also, he can have nuanced conversation, unlike a lot of other edgy ass have, whose only personality trait is their edginess.
Wait, you mean like hold on, what the hell was it? What the hell was that edgy Sonic OC?
Main system.
Cold Steel the Hedgehog.
No, not that. The freaking like Blood Edge one.
Oh my god, yes, Dark Edge Bloodsword or whatever.
Dark Edge Bloodsword, yes. Oh, the internet.
I'm gonna see what other helmets can work with this, because now I'm really seeing what headpieces can look really
I don't
nice.
think any edgy assholes have ever been soft. Blanik? I guess Blanik's a Sonic OC. I'm not sure. I assume it has a horrible backstory like all the rest do. If I remember correctly, I should get attacked by a grenade tank.
The Gunner Assyrian cap is a fucking jester head. That looks cool. Gunners get the best pieces. Fuck you. Then the Carcos head kind of looks nice, but
Joe the Hedgehog Rule 34 no virus Punjabi 240p uncensored. What?
What?
I don't know, Henry just said
Yeah.
that. Wait, this isn't Google.
Also, Joe, look at this headpiece. Tell me if it's even any good, because honestly, I like the Nakarkos head. It looks really nice, but I don't think it matches this aesthetic.
No, it does. Nakarkos goes well with this set.
Because this armor looks kind of angelic, and Nakarkos doesn't look exactly angelic.
I mean, isn't the angelic one a Shigar Magala?
Yeah, I'm using two Shigar Magala pieces, the chest and legs, and I'm using Narcilla waist, Seregio's legs, Seregio's arms, and now I'm using the Carcos head.
Yeah, but the contrast also works.
Hmm?
The contrast between the angelic and the bony parts works, so that's why I was using it before.
But what say you, minimalist circlet or bony helmet?
Honestly, both work fine, personal preference.
You know, I will admit, Chemical Dyne is a shitty name. And two, how did a tank get behind me when there's only a single entrance into the entire place? They couldn't name it Kojima Corp, you know something sweet. Well, technically Kojima Particles didn't exist, but I love it, Chemical Dyne. Hey, it's just clearly the company loves to dine on eating chemicals.
They have a higher HR than me. Shit, I feel like a poo babby.
Wait, actually, Henry, wasn't the plot that they were
You
fixing
are
the
the
food
Fugabi
shortage?
here.
Fuck off, bro. Let me see what other helmets could look nice.
Wait, please tell me I can just keep doing this.
Dude, I could get a mushroom circle, Joe. Holy shit. Grand Chaos Shroom. I need 2 Belfango thick fur for it, and it looks like it could work. Fucking mushroom head, that's great.
System switch to normal mode.
They have interesting
This game
functions.
kind of just blends together like a hideous brown blur with a vomit-colored AC adding texture. Well, here's the other thing. Henry, so this is Disc 2. This is missions from the older games to fill in the plot for people who never played them. So this is literally just random plots from the different Armored Core stories ripped out and shown in like a little mini series. I was hoping I could finish it in one run, but apparently I can't because I spent too much time painting an AC. Yeah, so like this is it. So it's a, okay. So basically, how the disc works is that so just to I guess show you. So for like here, basically what this does is that it okay. So it is a remake of a prior level. The next one extends on that story to make it farther. And then the last one is that you're actually redoing the mission from the other side. Like how for the one I just did, the entire point for the first one here was that you had to guard the fuel warehouse from bombs. Then it makes you go and blow up the bombs to keep it going. And then the reverse side is that you're trying to defend the people who are trying to blow it up. And yes, the game is still ass. But Last Raven is good, so I need all this stuff for Last Raven.
Raven, we want you to wreak havoc in Gal City.
Rust Razor, do you have Rust Razor, Joe?
No, I don't. I'm asking if they do.
In our experience, when someone is threatened with total annihilation, the first thing they do is look to those who can protect them. We here at Chrome are more than happy to oblige. You have 3 minutes to carry out.
Oh, the Najarala.
remaining in the area.
Oh, Najarala has an Egyptian themed armor set. Because the gunner. Of course, the gunner has the better Najarala helmet. Fuck you,
Main
gunners.
system. Engaging combat.
What is fitting the really cool shit? Fuck off.
Yeah, so this is actually quite a decent mission. Your goal is to just kill as many people, as many innocent civilians as you can, to get them scared, so Crest can just step in and like make themselves look like a hero.
They don't have Rust Razor either, they say.
My feet itch.
Have you tried scratching them?
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Henry, that is the other thing. This disc, getting everything unlocked, gives you a list of like 90 songs with a bunch of freaking remixes, and a lot of them are actually quite good. It's literally a false flag attack. Yes, it is. This is entirely a false flag attack.
Fire if you resist.
I can respect them wanting Rust Razor, but I really don't want to fight Rust Razor.
Yes, Chrome is fastest pricks.
Why?
Henry.
What's wrong with Rust Razor?
It's more the fact that like we're gonna have to do like 5 to 6 of them back to back, and that's
Why I feel like it tires you out.
It does tire me out, and it's also not a good matchup for Hammer because Crab.
Crab.
But it's
Crab,
always time for crab.
I don't mind fighting the odd crab, but if you're telling me to do like 6 crabs in a row, that's when we're hitting point. That's when we're hitting that point.
Yes, please, Valkyrie, plant yourself with that freaking quad cannon. You've been looking mid-core on light leg. Oh, yeah, Valkyrie's not even a good... Like, he's always been a pretty early fight.
The other problem is like I have all my tickets for Rust Razor. I just need to get the material. Because Dylan has fully upgraded Crab.
But he's not around, sadly.
Crab.
I miss Dylan.
Yeah, he's fun to hunt with.
He got really good in a really short span of time. I remember when he had no idea what he was doing.
In Boomer Hunter?
No, in World.
Oh.
He only had a
Yeah,
rough idea what he was doing because he'd only recently found a group when I sort of joined that little group. And he ended up splitting. When all the arguments started, he ended up splitting off with me because I had a good idea of what I was doing and he wanted to learn.
Our corporation is currently
And now you have a
together an
friend.
assignment that might interest you. The mission's
Exactly.
liquidation of Dr.
You won out in the end.
Dr. Okamura.
We had mutual beneficial interests, and we became friends over that.
Research scientists. Orakumo's expertise in the
Honestly, I think I might switch between the bony helmet and the circle because both look really nice.
Henry, I did the missile tank. I'm not doing it again.
An intensive search conducted by our scouts has finally pinpointed the doctor's location. He's under heavy guard at a Murakumo stronghold.
So you want a bazooka set up, yes. That's what you're saying.
In order for our assassins to reach Dr. Okamura, we first have to take care of the remote homing. Use the mission location's rooftop as your vantage point for targeting the missiles. Good luck.
I'm gonna swap with the circlet for now. Also, I'd always been wanting to fight Rust Razor because I've seen some cool moves that had like it could even imitate Glavenus at some point.
Yeah, it does it with its claws.
Ixie just showed me like weapon popularity rankings. Longsword obviously is the #1, Dual Blades 2, Light Bowgun 3, Bow 4, Greatsword 5, HBG 6, Swax #7, SNS 8, Horn is 9th, Hammer is 10th, Glaive is 11th, Charge Blade 12th, Gunlance 13th, Lance 4 point, and then Lance is last. And then he's like, I am next to Valkyrie, why? And I just gave him a laughing reaction.
Lance
Did
still
I just kill
last?
this guy?
What was that, Joe?
How is Lance still last with how awful Gunlance is?
It's popularity, not damage tier list.
I know, but still, the two go hand in hand.
I think it's because Lance is the least flashy weapon in the game. Like at least Gunlance has the booms, and booms are flashy. Just poke isn't flashy.
Okay, Boomer.
I'm just explaining, Joe. I don't agree with you here. Lance deserves more love. I just could see why they're being boomers about it, but
All targets destroyed.
let me just take this armor off so that I can actually translog it.
Switching to primary objective.
But if Boom was popular, then Gunlance would be higher up in every gen, but it's not. It's always towards the shit end of the stick.
I mean, it's also not my problem because I don't care. Fuck Gunlance.
Also, Greatsword is exactly where I expect it to be. It's always 5th or above.
He's bottom 3.
I'm a little surprised that Hammer is like 10th though. Because Hammer's satisfying.
It is.
Well, I sucked at that fight. Thing is not good for close.
Main system, engaging combat mode.
Take out the missiles.
Alright, this is the base.
To be honest, Henry, the issue is that there are a lot of things for Nexus that just aren't good. That is part of the issue. Like for this, as you can see, for taking these out, it's freaking fantastic. But it also seems like just the shot boxes for a lot of them are not good. Like they made the dual wielding much more accessible with the list of weapons, but then it's just small.
Why is Char's Blade so unloved? Fuck Rise. Oh man, XT's salt regarding weapon popularity is great. I love it. It's good.
Yeah, Henry.
Thing is, I picked up Charge Blade in Rise, so I'm a little confused.
I don't fucking know, man.
Also, it's really weird seeing Hunting Horn anywhere other than like 13th.
Continue your mission.
Jeez, take your time, Jeff.
I'm sorry.
All targets destroyed. Switching to primary objective.
Let's save this. Let's save the game. Alright, I'm back in. Just loading in. There we go. I feel content with this layer.
It's nice. He has an interesting set. He's managed to put Capture Guru in so that way we don't fail this capture.
Why do you capture Shigaru?
We're not capturing Shigaru, we're capturing Rust Razor Senator.
Take out the missiles.
I forgot I can just do this.
Now I have my edgy voice and I have my freaking angel armor set.
To be fair, I think I think everyone has those two looks at this point.
I have a lot of variety in my fashion and world.
I have my edgy corset in this game, and I've got my sort of angelic flowing gowns.
He's weak to thunder. I'm gonna bring that right now.
Butter knife main.
Yeah, fuck off, Joe.
I feel like they came from Rise because they've gemmed out the negative points they have in protection, despite the fact they don't do nothing until they hit 10. Until they hit 10 bloom.
I'm also gonna bring sushi fish because I know that motherfucker does bleed.
Sushi.
Alright, that's what I'd forgotten. I knew I'd forgotten to put something in my item pouch.
Hey, you're welcome, Joe, for the reminder.
Have you tried putting sushi fish in there?
I have now.
Looks like they're on our side. Continue your mission.
They don't have a cat following them.
Oh god, fuck this. There we go. I got rid of that drunk animation.
That guy just shot something through the goddamn floor.
All targets destroyed. Switching to primary objective.
Hopefully no one rise target audience.
AC Valkyrie identified.
Ear prey. Can you not?
He's gonna be in area 6.
Ear prey, please.
Opponent's combat style will vary.
They're ear prey, they're not gonna fuck off, you know that. Let's not kid ourselves.
Warning. AP at 50%.
Bullfango! That took the fuck of my health away.
Mission objective achieved. System
It worked.
switched to normal mode.
I signal because only one of you is in party.
I forgot my might seeds, but it's okay. I got my demon drug if nothing else.
Raven, we've just received some very disturbing news.
There's the water beam. That's a big crab.
Crap.
Raven, we've just received some very disturbing news. It seems Chrome has devised a plan to carry out indiscriminate attacks in a densely populated area of Gal City. This is an act of
Oh boy.
madness. The AC that Chrome
Oh!
attack is a closely guarded secret.
That threw me off.
Prepare for combat.
Oh, there's a Glavinus skull.
Yeah, it's a switching skull.
Well, I knocked him
The
over.
thing does that.
Main system engaging combat.
I knocked
And
him
again.
over again.
Surrender immediately. We will fire if you resist.
KO.
And you said that was going to be an awkward way to get the KO.
Target destroyed.
Well, it's a crab. It is awkward to get the KO. I was just doing very good hits on the dome.
To normal mode.
Well, just keep that consistency and you'll be fine. I know you're consistent.
And I'm not a yeast.
What's
Oh,
wrong with
thank
teeth?
God not. Remember, wait, Yasna, weren't you there when I yelled at him on stream?
Yes. I hope you enjoyed that sound effect.
Was he about to do his claw spin?
He was just sharpening up. He has to sharpen a bit more to do that.
Yeah, and I bet it hurts more than regular Glavinus.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice that we have a crab monster that's very aggressive. It is more aggressive than regular Cyanotor. Ouch.
Capture ready. You have to get on the trap.
Oh, I'm just waiting
I
for the
thought
window.
you want.
There we
I
go.
thought you wanted all of the traps.
This is an urgent request.
Sub 5,
We've
not bad.
just been informed that our long-haul freight train, Boulder, is in imminent danger of attack. It's still not clear who is behind the
What's up,
plan.
y'all? I'm going back
But
to
our
just
guess
using
is that
Guild
they're-
Hammer.
I didn't know you could.
I'll
I didn't know
probably
you could
use
crawl.
Valor
Heaven's Rock
once
Yeah,
I
you
pick
can
up
crawl.
Wolf at some point.
Head to the
That's so
supply
fucking
room and
funny.
clear it of any targets that might pose.
What's up, Shappy?
I said I went back to Guild style for Hammer, and I might just use Valor for when I pick up Greatsword at some point.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Hammer good. Regular hammer, standard ass hammer, good.
Why is every vehicle in this game short and fat?
Engaging call.
Because it's
Is that
like the
bad,
average. Because it's like the average player.
Holy crap! They made these planes so annoyingly fast.
We'll be arriving shortly.
Ooh, double Cena.
They're asking. I think they're implying. They're asking if sharpness plus 5 with 2 slots is good on the charm.
No, this AC stuff.
I mean, that depends on what kind of build you're going for.
Yeah, it's really dependent. But a 3 slot would have been I fucking deal.
Well, yes, this AC2 mission does suck because it's not AC2. This is also not an AC2 mission.
Most charms aren't bad. People are most. It's all depends on what you go for, but there are some objectively bad ones.
Oh, his claws become a weak spot when he has the Glavenus shell on. So once he has the Glavenus skull, I'm gonna knock him over, and then I can just focus the claws on the down instead of going for the head.
We've cleared the depot. Thanks for your help.
I just like hitting him in the head.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Nice to know that Valor Dual Blades are still good for this fight.
This is an urgent request. We've just been informed.
I'm also gonna bring dung bombs in the case we might need it, in case they intersect.
They're one at a time.
Oh. Okay.
Main system. Engaging combat.
They stopped going longsword. I'm curious as to why.
Probably felt like bringing bowgun.
I do like that set a lot.
The layer?
No, the way they've got that set kitted out.
Oh, okay.
Glyph chest is actually decent. I might have to invest in that.
Ah, fuck. They're gonna be in the cold area and I forgot my hot drinks. I thought they would be in the fucking ruined pinnacle. Yeah, I figured they will be that part of the cave.
Refueling complete.
Welcome back, ES. You know, energy pack extension would in fact make sense.
I don't know why they're using paintballs. It doesn't really matter that much. They don't live long enough for that to really matter.
Well, the last set it made sense because they had captured Guru. This time, not so much. I presume it's just old world habits.
But why, Henry? Why do you want a better AC?
Or maybe this person is a boomer.
Objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Honestly, it makes sense for the Gravios skull to shoot a water beam because, you know, regular Gravios has a flame beam. Oh, that quick swipe does that much damage now. Woo!
Raven, this is an emergency request. One of our transport planes involved in the
Oh, Hammer on Crab sucks.
The pilot's last radio
Hey,
transmissions.
I'm compensating for it sucking with my skill.
Yeah, but it seems like you're having a fun time. Also, this Rust Razor has really, really thick legs compared to the regular Cianator.
Makes leg trips easier.
Like, you noticed it too, yeah?
Yeah.
It's already dead? Oh, look,
Yeah.
there's the other one.
So yes, unfortunately, the energy pack costs too much. The weight's too heavy.
Worth it.
take it.
I got my carve.
Raven, this is an emergency request. One of our transport planes at the pilot's last radio transmissions leave little doubt that the plane came under fire. A search and rescue team is dispatched to the area where the plane is believed. More resources are needed in the field. If the transport's cargo contains any units encountered during research should be eliminated. Also, one of our patrols spotted an unidentified AC operating in the region.
Oh, and if I remember correctly, the part's hidden behind one of the
Ow.
stupid towers, like right next to Out of Bounds.
Crab, no.
Crab, yes.
Ooh, he's doing the ceiling beam.
Entering target area. Deploying AC.
I got my wolf on time. Fuck you, Crab.
Main system engaging.
Damn it.
Tracking signals detected. Container should be nearby. Destroy all targets in the surrounding area.
Wait, it's this thing.
Leaving combat.
Nope, it was not this one.
Ow.
An emergency request. One of our transport planes involved in a recent airlift of confidential cargo has gone missing somewhere in the North Highland. The pilot's last radio
Well, that was not it. Nice cock, Jason. You're welcome, Henry. Even though I don't know who the hell Jason is.
Main system engaging.
Oh, it's that one. I made a right instead of a left.
Tracking signals detected. The container should be nearby. Destroy all targets in the surrounding area.
This fight feels fun.
It's a little straightforward.
Nothing wrong with straightforward.
And I am being consistent with that KO.
Maybe it's not as awkward as you thought.
There is that possibility.
Oh, Henry. What's wrong?
I can see why he's called Rust Razor. Those claws do look rusty.
One target remaining.
And you wouldn't want to be cut by one of those.
Oh, imagine the infection.
No, I don't want to.
So, from what I can tell, Henry, you really like tanks.
So does Keith.
Yeah, but I don't think he's in love with tanks.
Have you seen his incessant desire to fight Felpus Queen?
No, Henry. Henry, I don't believe is in love with tanks.
Oh.
I don't know if you asked him.
Well, since I already have Crab now, I could make the fucking Rust Razor Crab longsword now. I don't see the reason why not to do that.
I actually don't. I just want you to have to use tanks for the suffering, right? Because you know I hate playing them.
You mean the Rust Razor leg sword?
Yes. Exactly, Joe.
And you know what's at the end of a leg?
A foot?
Exactly.
I need Rust Razor Hard Claws and Heavy Wyvern Scalp. Oh no, that means I'm gonna break the fucking Gravio Skull Shell. Oh no. I take it back. I don't want to make the Crab Sword.
Crab.
And a Hyper Malfestio.
Yes, Owl too.
First of all, Henry, everybody return to Monkey.
Main system.
And I always wait for this person.
Train. Where is it? We'll be arriving shortly. There. It must be destroyed.
How much health does that train have? God, I suck at aiming.
Target destroyed. Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Apparently, for some reason, there's a third person watching, and I'm not really sure why.
Just tell them hi then.
Eh.
That's not nice, Yasna. Be a good host.
That's what Joe is for.
Where is your feet?
And then Joe asks for feet.
Of course he would.
A subject involved in Next Generation Plus experiments has escaped from our lab.
What did you just send me, Henry?
I am prohibited from revealing any details, but it seems the subject's mind was adversely affected by a former Raven. The subject boarded his AC and went on a rampage. The danger he poses to others is very real and cannot be ignored. Rehabilitation. The location he's chosen is extremely precarious.
Oh, it's this fake remake of the other map.
Main system. Engaging
Means what I'm looking for should be over here.
AC part acquired.
Wow, that janky ass movement. You know, that's actually very annoying.
And these are also one at a time, Joe?
Yeah.
Are these also one at a time?
I think so. Not sure.
Really weird to see a Malfestio in the Ruined Pinnacle.
What do you mean? This is where I tend to fight them most.
Really? I mostly fight them in the Jurassic Frontier.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Okay, Henry, I'll bite. What the hell did you send me?
The G rank quest for Malfestio is here.
Oh, I'm not watching
It'll
that,
be
Henry. At least not on the stream.
Oh, it's here in 3.
The owl?
No, the crab.
Alright, let's go fight Crab.
We need your help rescuing a comrade kidnapped by more. According to what we've learned, our operative is scheduled to become a test subject.
This part of the Ruined Pinnacle by the camp, it makes me feel like I could see Machu Picchu.
Unfortunately, rescuing him is not.
Wait until it evolves into Machu Pikachu.
Fuck off!
You say Machu Pikachu?
I said Machu Picchu, the location in Peru.
Clearly you said Machu Sonichu.
I hate everything about you just said, Yasna.
Main system engaging combat mode.
What if it's a macho Sonichu and it's basically Macho Man Randy Savage dressed as Sonichu?
We've managed to introduce a virus into their security system.
Again, I hate everything about what you just said.
This should buy you a
Macho Man Randy Savage? Who's that?
He's a wrestler.
Wait, you're serious, Yasuna?
Yes, I'm serious.
I forgot my dung bombs, because guess who's here?
Machu Sonichu?
Look how small the owl is!
Well, it's not any more inappropriate than the title. Yeah, I believe that was the issue I had with it.
Dude, that owl's tiny, look at it!
I know it's tiny. But we should have brought poop.
What's wrong with the hidden part in this level? Yes, I'm not actually sure how to get it. What is it? Oh God, the fuck!
Oh, Malfestia is leaving. Okay, that works.
When are they gonna add a dung bullet?
I don't know. Would be the best thing to add to Rise.
I see what you mean by dumb hidden.
Ooh, that hurt.
Well, yeah, it's crab. That shit's gonna hurt.
I got hit by the hug though.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of its hardest hitting attack.
Alright, it's polished up now. Now it can do bleeding.
And that means I could focus the claws.
Thanos cock.
Oh, crap,
Thanos
dead.
cock.
Thanos cock.
Make me mod so I ban Henry.
Who are you?
Why would we ban Henry? No!
Make me mod.
You're not
make
making
me
any
mod so
funny
I can-
N-words.
Make me mod so I can put the chat in emote only mode and then just leave it like that.
Mission objective achieved.
No, I finished it.
Switch to normal mode.
Wait, where the hell is the part? There's a whole giant bottom floor.
You had me at giant bottom.
After this, I gotta go do something.
What does DN stand for?
Hello, little owl.
Henry, what does DN stand for? So yes, I apparently got the hidden art. Hidden part. Don't know what I did to get it, but I got it. I thought you just said it was hidden. Apparently there was a clear condition.
How clear was it?
That really is a tiny little owl.
I wonder if the way it chirps when it attacks. Also, it's hilarious that Malfestio got its own theme.
Yay, Phantasma. One of the better games, to be honest.
Ah, great. Thanks for waking me up.
Honestly, it also had a lot of the best random MTs.
Also, this is the Ruined Pinnacle theme, Joe. I'm pretty sure
Associate it with
Malfestio's
owl.
on. Huh?
I just associate it with owl.
Why do you associate it with Owl?
Because I fire a lot of owls in the Ruined Pinnacle.
We want you to infiltrate the underground city Amber Crown. The main service entrance is lightly guarded and makes the perfect. After destroying all opposition, take out the 4 generators around the entrance's perimeter. The city's second line of defense is a computer-controlled gate located inside. Further instructions will follow once the breach in the city's perimeter.
Can I repeat that I'm underwater? I don't believe I'm underwater unless water is everyone talking, then yes. And it is great that they're talking because it's filling the empty air.
Main system.
Oh, you meant the guy doing the mission briefing. Yeah. I realized that after I gave it like 2 more seconds of thought. Yeah, they did like the fake thing from that Scream movie. Shape Memory Alloy. How do you know the names of all these song titles?
Because some people are a music man, and also where's my music bot, Yasuna?
I ate it. There, there are the flowers.
You said you were getting me a music bot last Sunday. Now we're an entire Sunday onwards.
I did say that. I did, yes. But you see, the problem is I hate music, so.
Oh yeah, that's right, you do.
I will be pushing it off a bit.
Get me my music bot, Yasuna. I want to be able to listen to music while you're streaming.
Mission objective achieved. System
Oh
switch.
no, not the unbeatable OST. What's unbeatable OST?
Raven, terrorists are attempting to force their way into Amber Town. Locate the group's leader, and we can't let them enter the city.
Main system.
Cena 4, what is Cena 4? A single Cena in the volcano.
And to 1 Carter.
Is it?
Should be.
Oh yeah, it do. It do be.
Doobie doobie doo.
Where are you?
I'm currently at home, but thanks for asking.
Anyways, I'll be back in a few.
How many's a few?
Like 5 minutes.
Also, no one. Also, he never said minutes. He just said few.
Yeah, like give me 5 minutes for a day.
I mean,
That's why
first
I
of all,
couldn't
he could mean a few chickens, a few years, a few Keiths,
That's why.
Not
a
a
few
few
jars.
years. I'm not Keith going for a smoke break.
That's why I got him to specify.
Anyways, I'll be back. Like, I'm just muting you. I'm just muting my mic. I'll still be here, technically.
That means they'll be able to hear all the things we say.
rest can expect when we're finished here. Raven, you're very persistent. It's too bad we can't let you live. All units, converge on the Raven. Don't let him escape.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
I mean, yes, isn't that a lot of the times when they get shit like that? Well, I guess that is it for the stream. It's about 11 o'clock. Should be able to finish this crap Thursday. Henry, if you don't want to watch this one Thursday, I'm not going to blame you at all. Because...
It's not 11, it's 4 a.m.
Fuck you, Joe. Yeah, so... Yeah, if you don't want to watch this disc, I'm not going to blame you. This is honestly even worse than I remembered it being. But such good parts at the end. Like, this is... Yes, aren't I basically doing that mostly without actually trying?
Why do you always tell me your streams are on a Tuesday when they take place on a Wednesday?
I'm back, sort of. I'm getting myself
Joe,
a
I
drink.
give the times as EST.
Yeah, everything's
but
about you, Joe.
And I'm saying
Fucking
EST
hell.
as in Eastern Standard Time, not EST as in England super tanks. That is Keith's job. Thanks, guys. I will see you on Thursday.
He is our Panzerwreck.
If you feel like it.
Alright, so Yasna, do you want to join us on GU soon?